MSS. KALA.
Morning. Monday morning. Which I do not like to trade because my metrics say that
MSS.
I don't trade well Mondays and Fridays, but we're going to give it a go.
KALA.
All right, what we're looking at today, let's pull up KALA.
ZURA. BTQ.
I don't know exactly what's going on with that.
KALA. MSS.
Looks like it was halted down. News pending.
ZURA.
Let's see.
KALA.
Low float. Let's see what the news is on it.
KALA.
51% workforce reduction. So when you see layoffs, a lot of times stocks will move on layoffs. Okay. That might have been why we had that crash. Something to do with their
ZURA.
drug failing to meet the study, whatever they were looking for. Yeah, I don't like it.
ZURA.
Reason why I would trade it.
MSS.
OTLK.
OTLK.
Check out OTLK.
RCT.
There's a nice gap fill here.
MRM.
Floats a little bit on the higher side, but I'll deal with it because of this gap fill here. I like the gap fill.
MSS.
Yeah, the
ZURA.
news really isn't great. It's just basically a
OTLK.
buy. I don't see that as great news. But we do have good gap fill, so we'll put that on watch.
OKLL. MRM. OTLK.
MSS.
Volume is so hot,
ZURA.
but we do have the gap fill up above this level.
OTLK.
So gapped up.
AREC.
It's been as high here recently as $3, $3.50.
OTLK.
We had this volume spike.
MSS.
845, and then no real follow-up, no real follow-through.
OTLK.
It's moving though. Let's see what else we got. MSS.
MSS.
Low float.
OTLK.
MRM. Otlk.
So you got Sam Altman's name in this press release, tokenization. I'm not thrilled with it.
Otlk.
There's a big number there, 70 million or whatever. Not thrilled with it.
MRM.
Oh, you know what? I gotta change this over to the
Otlk.
one without the...
Otlk.
So you hear that little kinda, if you guys hear that sort of rustling in the background, that's actually the scanner.
KALA.
I'm gonna swap it out for the one without the stuff on. A silent stream. There we go. So that mess in the background.
When people
All right. And I got a dentist appointment today, so I really want to just
KALA.
get what I got to get and get the heck out of here. But it's not looking like there's going to be anything too hot today.
BYND.
MRM.
MSS is a low float, but it's been kind of already traded up. It looks extended. We're right around here into this gap already.
MRM.
All right, there's still more gap fill. So 8:30, this thing took off. We may have some more on it.
IBG.
IBG.
Let's check out this IBG, see what this is all about. OTLK looks like it wants to move again too. All right, let's pull up IBG, see what the story is there. A low float.
IBG.
We have a split. That's pretty much what it's moving on. A few days ago, we had
LRMR.
some news. It looks like it's just kind of moving on a split here. 1 for 5 split. Every one share is now divided into 5 shares.
IBG.
LRMR.
LAC.
Float's a little high for me. Earnings on its way.
LRMR.
Looks like it beat earnings last time. Bit of a surprise there. Top 10.
KALA.
This gap fell up
LAC.
there at the top. I'll throw it up on a watch list.
IBG. LRMR.
So we got a little pattern form here on OTLK.
KALA.
Something forming here, right? Pinboard at the bottom.
LGCB.
Lower price. All right. Pull back on the volume. Right. So we've got about 300,000 shares moved on that 1 minute candle there. We are pretty extended here. 1 minute, $1.27
KALA.
is the high. So let's set it. Let's mark out the high. Let's make sure we don't have nothing that we need to be worried about from the previous trading session. Like this. All right, nice 114. You know what? I'm going to take this.
MSS. KALA.
Because I got a good level to trade against. I'm in that 119.
LRMR.
Trade against that level.
IBG.
I'm not seeing a ton of price action, but I'm going to try to anticipate a little bit here. I'm at 119.
MSS. KALA.
I'm going to add a little bit. 120 is right about where I'm at. Not like this thing has a bunch going on for it, but
BYND.
We'll see what's up.
MSS. KALA.
I'm really just looking to see if it wants to fill some of this gap out.
BYND.
Yeah, not a ton going on there. Not a ton.
MSS.
I'd like to see it push into that 125, potentially to the highs. Let's see.
DSY.
If it does, like here, I'm going to get off a little bit. I'm going to leave 5
OTLK.
on there. My average is
OTLK.
still 119. And see if it wants to continue higher.
IBG.
Starting to pick up. We're going to get some more. 126 now is my
BYND.
average.
ACB.
DSY. OTLK.
Trading against that 126 level.
OTLK.
Let's see if we get a little bit more into this gap.
IBG.
I'm at now 129, holding a small position.
BYND.
Trading against 130. Let's see if we get a pullback.
OTLK.
OTLK.
We got good volume here. Just taking off a little bit. I'm at 130. I'm going to add more. We'll wait for a pullback. 160.
BYND.
We're just going to get off of that.
OTLK.
And we'll take the pullback potentially for another trade. We're pretty high now
VUZI.
into this gap, but that doesn't mean that we won't get some more. So now I'm going to reduce my share size and just try to scalp a little bit and just try to add to that what I just got.
MSS.
Nice pullback. Let's reset
Otlk.
that so we can see what the hell's going on. Now let's see what happens off this pin bar.
ACB.
So it's sort of reverting back.
MSS.
Sort of reverting back into there. I may take a trade off of this level if we don't break down through it. Let's see if it wants to hold it and bounce off of that, or it may revert through it.
POAI.
Oh, so we're
POAI.
coming back down through it. Now, historically, this thing has, let's see how it traded. Is there something we can get from this? Well, look at that here. That looks pretty similar, doesn't it? Right? Boom, boom. And then sort of this breakdown back into the area, to the trend.
POAI.
So we'll see what else is out here. Check out MSS. A little high for me. Not in love with LRMR.
KALA.
IBG has been moving pretty good, but on lower volume. So that's
POAI.
not going to be the one.
CPIX.
Now we've reverted back into this trend. Let's see if we want to come back down and tap or what we're going to do here. Let's see. We're going back through it. Another pin bar. Looks like a false breakout. Sort of rejection at the top.
POAI.
All right, we got some volume stepping back in. Let's see how this goes.
KALA.
So we got people who were late on that move, probably looking to get back in. We'll see what happens. I don't like the stuff on the push, the stuff and then sort of the reversion back into the trend.
POAI.
Not in love with that. So I really want to see it come down and maybe retest this trend line and then maybe try the same move again later in the morning. It's 9, 10, 20 minutes to the bell.
KALA.
Shit. All right.
ZURA.
I'm going to have to wrap this up. POAI. Straight up. On what news? Lower float. Push straight up. We got a reverse. We got a split. All right, so we're going to want to watch these splits this week too because we're seeing stuff move off of these splits. This is the second one that had a split that was just kind of moving on technicals from the split. Sometimes those will get in play, like recent reverse splits will be in play. All right, so we actually broke down through the level here, so this is probably going to be a dead duck. All right, we could let's just take a trade off the bottom here. 121, quick scalp. Let's see if it works for us. And there we go. So we just took a quick scalp off that bottom. You see the pin bar? That was sort of this really big sell off. And then we had some buying at the floor here off the pin bar. Not quite sure. Let's see what the... let's take a look here. Can I fucking hide this somehow? I want to hide my account. like
POAI.
information. If I could just pull this over here, hold up. Can we do that without going too far? Yeah, we can. So this is the entries and exits. So our first entry,
Otlk.
I took 15 shares right
POAI.
around 119. Sold 10 into that 127, 128 area. So 10 cents a share on that. Then we jump back in. We left a little piece on there. We jumped back in 28, 29. And we started to
LRMR.
sell 36, 35. Got a nice exit at 156. Took our next trade on a different stock there.
RELI.
That's the same one. OTLK.
CURA.
21, basically 22 average. Got out 26. Nothing to write home about, but decent trades.
ZURA.
Find a way to keep that playlist over
MSS.
there. That watch list.
DMYY.
This MSS is interesting. It is interesting. I don't know if it's
CURA.
for me. No, I don't think that's for me. So let's go back to OTLK because we've seen we had some type of explosion in
MSS.
volatility there. Maybe we can have some momentum again at the bottom here. Maybe that's what it does. Let's look back.
VUZI.
DMYY.
And if you look back at some of these moves here, like this stuff kind of,
RELI.
you know, again, patterns don't repeat, but they often rhyme. So that's why we look up and to the left. We're looking for gap fill. Sorry, excuse me. We're looking for gap fill. And we're looking for, you know, any type of pattern recognition that we can kind of use. Long-term pattern recognition that we can kind of use into our short-term trade. Because, again, some of this stuff will just kind of rhyme. All right, so maybe I will start trading Mondays again. So what the concern for me is Mondays after coming off that weekend.
RELI.
I don't know if I'm ready to get into the saddle, but it seems like today was all right. So maybe we'll continue to do Mondays. We're definitely not going to trade Fridays, though. So I won't be trading Fridays. And that's more just about if I do take a big loss, I don't want to go into the weekend and dwelling on that because then that'll affect me Monday morning. So, right. So that one day turns into 2 days. And I think we're done here. I got shit I got to do. Should we wait for the bell? Let's wait for the bell.
ZURA.
At the very least, let's wait for the
ZURA.
bell. What's the ZURA? The hell we got going on here? Right. First thing we do is check the float. We check the news.
MSS.
The hell did I just do? I'm a mess this morning. Higher float. Not really my sweet spot, but we'll check the news. We don't have any news on this one. This is just based on earnings. All right, so if you can see over the last earnings sessions for this stock,
ZURA.
a couple times they beat, couple times they did not. All right, so they're sort of just kind of in limbo here, trading in sort of limbo. So unless something really big. I like the pattern
MSS.
now. This thing is definitely rising. Got beat up. Found the bottom. Oh, okay. So it found the bottom around $1. It was probably at threat to be delisted. So I don't know if we can go back and see if there's a prior news catalyst that lines up with around this time here, right? Where they were at risk for being delisted. There's a good chance you'll see a catalyst, some type of news being released, press release around here to try to kind of get them pop back
MSS.
up. Or even like a split sometimes. I don't see any splits. So possibly just news.
LRMR.
So we're talking about between March 25th,
POAI.
February 25th, 25,
CCL.
and July 25. So they swapped out their CFO July 1st. May, they're talking about launching phase 2 studies. So
KALA.
they're putting out press releases that coincide with them potentially being
POAI.
delisted and sent to the OTC market, which is a red flag. And then the next thing I would do if I was going to trade this is check to see if there's dilution, which I don't really feel like doing right now, but I'll do just because you guys are watching, if anybody cares to know. So 0. All right, pharmaceutical companies are sketchy. A lot of times you'll see a ton of dilution.
KALA.
It looks like they have
ZURA.
cash. It's good to
POAI.
see a company has cash. Doesn't seem to be in a rush to dilute unless they have cash through dilution. We have shelf registrations. We have at the market offerings. We have warrants. So there's SPAC
VUZI.
warrants. So there's a chance of dilution here.
ZURA. KALA. POAI.
All right, there we go. POAI. Never really wanted to trade this. Never been in love with it. I've seen this name before
MSS.
and never really traded it, but let's take a look at it.
ZURA.
ZURA.
All right, big push. Then a sell off.
VUZI.
Decreasing volume. All right, I got lines from prior lines. So let's just clear those out. Those don't apply anymore. They may, but I don't care to deal with them. All right, so we're at high of.
ZURA.
See if I can get my shit together. High of 440.
BOLD.
450. Jesus Christ. Just a mess. Mondays are just a mess.
ZURA.
Okay.
ASTL.
Bounce.
ZURA.
Let's see if it pops up over VWAP. I might take a scalp on it.
POAI.
What else we got going on?
NCLH.
Gotta keep your ear out for the scanner. ASTL high a day. I don't know.
ASTL.
BOLD.
Stay hydrated. Alkaline water. There goes 0.
KALA.
$41 million float on 0. Up 61%. Not a lot of volume.
MSS.
Super extended. Again, on no news. This is the one we were just looking at.
ZURA.
This is the one that I think was at risk of being delisted.
NCLH.
KALA.
It's flying though.
ZURA.
Nice pop out of that level there. It's flying. And it's at its highs now. Let's just take a peek at it. Let's go over here. Pull it up. Fuck it. Shits and giggles. Let's pull it up. It is at the highs, looking to push through. Now, obviously, I'm not going to trade it there because you're asking for trouble.
RCT.
But if we get a pullback to these wide bands, then I'm all for it. Let's set our high.
KALA.
CCL. NCLH.
I don't really see that corresponding with any. I mean, here's some gap fill here. So, right. There's some gap fill here that it already pushed through. I mean, you have a little bit up above it, but we are extended. And where did it come from? $2. So we're up over 100% at this point.
BOLD.
I like that.
BYND. KALA.
Like we may have
CCL.
Here. So let's see. Let's see if it wants to come back. If we get any volume.
NCLH.
BOLD.
RCT.
BYND. POAI.
So for anybody who thinks I'm just a psycho, well, I'm a little crazy. But if you think I'm a psycho because my eyes are like moving funny in here, it's because I have this NVIDIA eye contact thing on, right? So it makes me like have the big eyes and shit. It's crazy, right? Now I turn it off. So my eyes are kind of hooded. So my eyes are not naturally like this all the fucking time. But when you turn
BYND.
this thing on, boom.
POAI.
Huh?
RCT.
All right. Just in case y'all was wondering why I look a little nutty. But I'm like, I'm crazy. I used to be like, I ain't crazy. Yeah, I'm crazy. But like, I'm not serial killer crazy. Like, I'm looking into your soul and shit. I just think it gives it a nice pop. Look at this Zora. Big old crash.
BYND.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do any more
POAI.
trading this morning. I'm not really feeling anything that's really like jumping out at me and saying, hey, trade me, trade me, trade me. And that's what I need. I need to be pulled into a trade. BYND. What is that? Beyond? Is that? Hold up. Let's check this out.
SEOR.
Oh my God. Beyond Meat is down at $1. Are they going bankrupt?
SCOR.
This thing was a high flyer back in the
CCL.
what's it, 2020, 2018,
POAI.
2019. This thing was a
RCT.
high flyer. Now it's down at
NCLH.
$1.13. Freaking wild. Let's see. Let's go back. I don't know if they did reverse splits or whatever, but let's just take a peek at it and see how high this thing was flying at one point. And even companies like this, you know, which are bigger companies, and at one point a lot of us was invested in, can end up going from $250 a share
SEOR.
CCL.
down to pre-market trading share of $1.23, which is freaking wild. If you were trading in this area, what was this? Yep, 2019 to 2021. If you had a
KALA.
big position in this then, man, you're underwater, man. Beat up. Now, if you're a short seller and you saw this coming, $1 million play right there. Multi-million-dollar play. I want to eventually learn how to short, but I want to learn how to do this right first.
CUK.
And then I'll open up another account
RZLV.
and do the same thing with shorting, you know, small share size. There may be a reversion play on this. This thing is kind of beat up, but I don't see it moving really fast. So I'm not going to fuck with this. But I can see this thing kind of bouncing off these levels and taking off and coming back into this 150, 175 range.
KALA.
Not my cup of tea, but I can see it happening. Because it's really super beat up. Like, super beat up. What was the news this morning? They secured a nope, that's the wrong one. Hold on. I'll say, so they're offering. So they're diluting their stock, right? They're trying to raise money. I don't know why. The company's clearly going tits up. Exchanging all this convertible notes.
MSS.
Yeah.
BYND.
This company's dying.
RZLV.
Let's see, for them to offer this amount of shares. It's crazy.
KALA.
MOB. NVTS.
Yeah.
CCL.
MSS.
Nickels and
BYND.
dimes today. I learned that from watching that crazy motherfucker. What's his name?
KALA.
Goggins? Yeah, nickels and dimes, and I put my little spin on it. Nickels and dimes. So 5 push-ups.
MOB. RZLV.
No, hold on. 5
GIGGW.
10 push-ups.
NVTS.
And I added
POAI.
dips into the equation, and I'm at like not nickels and dimes no more. I'm at like I do 6 or 7 pull-ups, and then I'll do 12 or 13 push-ups, and I'm just gonna keep stepping it up. By next year, I'm hoping to
ZURA.
be back when I was in my 20s, I could do, like I said, 12 pull-ups like it was nothing. Front, over the bar, and back, like that. As you get older, you lose a little bit of that shit.
GIGGW.
But I can still get up there and put in work, so I got the weighted vest. 'Cause I'm trying to,
NVTS.
like, you know,
POAI.
get back, you know what I mean? I'm gonna get there, though. It's definitely a process. It's not easy. Takes time, takes dedication. Sort of like
MOB.
trading. Not sort of like exactly like
ABAT.
trading. That's part of the reason why I
ZURA.
started to exercise. To just kind of build that discipline. You know what I
GIGGW.
mean? Where it's like, all
JZXN.
right, I don't want to do this, but I'm just gonna do it.
POAI.
And exercising is a great way to display that discipline and develop that discipline. So that's why you'll see a lot of traders who are kind of religious about exercising. Obviously, they want to live longer too, but it helps develop, you know, the discipline, that skill set. And the younger you can figure that out. I wish I knew better when I was in my 20s, you know. But I got there eventually. But the younger you figure that discipline out,
JZXN.
mindfulness, discipline, the quicker you can get to that phase in your life, the better off you'll be. And a lot of us dudes who from like sort of the urban areas and shit, that's what we lack.
DWTX.
Like, the brain processing power is there for us, but what we lack is that discipline. But that's a story for another
BYND.
We'll get into that one day as well.
NVTS.
And even me now, I still lose, you know. I still get a little loopy.
JZXN.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't like none of this shit. I think we're done today. Let's just go through our watch list. And why is this doing this? This always resets, and I gotta go in here, and I gotta do this.
POAI.
And I gotta say, why the fuck are you all the way over here at 594
PRLD.
bars? I mean, we could just do like 60, would be fine.
JZXN.
So MSSS extended, super extended. It did fill this gap, fill nicely. That was a good move, but we're late on that. That move was
POAI.
probably here
KALA.
where you wanted to catch that sucker.
PRLD.
845. Or if you got up around
PRLD.
730 and you caught it moving up, and then you can catch that. That'd have been where to trade that. So we're late on that. So we're
JZXN.
going to move forward on the moving forward there. POAI.
CCL. ONDS.
Lower float.
ABAT. NVTS.
Not quite sure on why
SMU.
private placements. I'm not really, I don't really understand that catalyst.
KALA.
Not gonna trade that. All right. Let's take a peek. What the hell did I do with that? Here it goes.
RGTI.
So we got today. I didn't clear out some of this other crap, which I usually do. So MSSS is the one that's up the most, but it doesn't look like it wants to continue to be up. We may have a little something going on there, though. Something going on there. I can see it. Don't trust it, though. Because I don't have, the news isn't great for me. $70 million placement. I'm not quite sure what the hell that means. I'd have to dig into that. And if I can't recognize it right away, I'm not going to mess with it like that.
ACB.
Even good
VFF.
old Otlk. Just kind of broke
NEOG.
down.
VFF. AMZE.
I'd
POLA.
watch it just to see if maybe it
ACB.
wanted to come back.
SCOR. LRMR.
ATIU halted.
ZURA.
ATIU will
NUA.
use 9 hours 35 minutes and 20 seconds.
But it looks like it's dead.
ONDS. TLRY.
NUAI.
And is there anything jumping out at me?
AREC.
No.
BYND.
TLRY.
BYND.
SNDL.
It's probably
SNDL.
bounced. Because it was so
ASTL.
beat up.
ACB. SKYT. AREC.
So I forgot what level.
NEOG.
Yeah, so we had to bounce off of
VFF.
BYND into VY.
ACB. AMZE.
Big
LRMR.
drop because they diluted the
NUAI.
stock. So that's not what happens when
PCRX.
stocks
TLRY. MGTX.
That'd be pretty
MSOX.
bad if you were in here around this tree
BYND.
level, holding and hoping.
AREC.
And now you just got your
MSOX.
knees chopped off after you're
MSS.
down freaking, I don't know,
MDWD.
60+% on your
ASTL.
position.
MSOS.
ASTL. FOFO.
ACB.
I'm just
SNDL.
kind of listening for
NEOG.
any stocks that I recognize as
EFTY
front
halted.
runners to go off.
ONCY.
EFTY will resume at 9 hours
LRMR.
36
I'm not
minutes
trying
and
to
41
listen to
seconds.
everything, but I do
NUAI.
want to keep my eye and
TLRY.
ear out
ABTX.
just in case we get some. This isn't
OPAD.
really great for me.
SNDL.
It's extended.
CTMX.
BYND. MSS. DWTX.
CGC.
ASTL.
SKYT.
Like
ACB.
ASTL.
UMAC.
LRMR.
Is that what was already moving?
NUAI. TLRY.
And then I want to look at the news
SLNH.
first. We don't want to just jump into that.
RCT. BYND.
Government, $500 million liquidity support from governments of Canada and Ontario. I thought that was the same government. Don't know what the hell that means. Not going to mess with that. Yeah, bunch of bullshit at this point. Mondays are like
TTD.
this. All right, we're gonna call it. We got out of here with some profit. We did some good trading. I got shit I got to do today.
Call
this
it
allows
halted.
me to get rolling with that.
KALA will resume at 9 hours 37 minutes and 50 seconds.
So,
INZ.
that was today is September 29th, 2025. And we have a little bit of profits.
WDC.
On Otlk.
POAI.
So I'm out of here.
BYND.
I will check you out tomorrow.
BYND.
Good trading.
DWTX.
Trader Blaze out.
AXTI. QS.
INDP.
INDP.
MSS.
BMNU.
JZXN.
DWT.